Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Midas Touch Greens. My name is Vandana Jain. I am a Astro Vastu Vedic Science researcher and consultant. We are starting up with a video series on scientific Vastu with a logical and scientific approach, as Vastu Shastra is not just about Panch Tattvas. First, let us begin by understanding by asking ourselves, do we understand the meaning of the word science? Science is nothing but systematic study of structure and behavior of physical and natural world through observation and experimentation. This observation and experimentation is done while making this video. Hope you understand that Vastu is equally as scientific as it is considered as Shastra. Metaphysics is also one of the word that we come across when we are talking about Vastu Shastra. Metaphysics is the branch of philosophy that examines the fundamental nature of reality, including the relationship between mind and matter, between substance and attribute, and between potentiality and actuality. An example of metaphysics is the study of God versus the Big Bang theory. What we understand by this particular thing is that Vastu Shastra is a wise combination of both science and metaphysics, as science itself cannot complete any theory of human existence. We are going to be looking at the bigger picture of a relationship of Vastu Shastra with universe, with earth, human being, with each other, and how human being alone is a cosmos in itself that is made up of chemicals, panchatattvas, energies, various needs and desires that requires a space beyond bricks and mortar. So let's take a look. Have a great journey of learning. Thank you. Let us understand human elemental composition, which is a very unique creation of God. Almost 99% of the mass of human body is made up of 6 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, phosphorus. Only 0.85% is composed of another 5 elements: potassium, sulfur, sodium, chlorine and magnesium. All 11 are necessary for existence of life. So far we have been talking about all the 3 things: planets, earths, human being, in a very chemical composition manner. But we understand that human is much bigger and beyond all these chemical composition. Human has something more to offer because it is blessed by the consciousness and enlightenment that actually arises out of the soul that is consciously being given by the divine powers of universe. So we are going to be understanding that human is not only limited to these chemical names, it has much more energy, much more features, much more needs, desires, sensibilities, abilities and much more to offer. So hereby we are going to be looking at human with a very bigger picture. Let's look at this slide to understand that so far whatever we have talked about as a human characteristic, as a unique human characteristic, which talks about that human is made up of many things which are very very different and very very genetically unique in a human being, that makes a human a social being, and that talks about its needs, its desires and its characteristics in a very very fulfilling way. But yes, we agree here that whatever we are trying to discover today, that talks about that Vastu Shastra is only about Panchatattvas. Human being is only about Panchatattvas. But over the discoveries and experimentations and out of observation, we've understood that human being is not only a representation of 5 elements. Human being has many other layers over it. As a conscious being, it requires food to survive, good thoughts, meditation, prayers and belief to make a focus very very interesting in life. Then it requires visual comfort in life, sound energy, smells, right temperature, and right light energy, then it requires a beautiful space indoor where they can live with a very nice purpose. They can find solace, they can find security and safety. Then they have outdoor environment, surroundings and vicinity that kind of creates a social physical population, so that they can actually sit and understand the bigger picture of a race which is unique in its own way. So this is how we understand that human being is very interesting element of the cosmos, and it is one of the element that actually kind of makes the cosmos, understand the cosmos and reason the cosmos to make it more interesting and more divine its own way. But that requires a lot of practice and a lot of understanding of oneself, so that things can be developed on a very beautiful aspect. Let us now see that human being is actually being made up of many other things besides Panchbhutas. And energy is vital, essential for human being as well as the spaces. Energy is an inherent characteristics of any physical system. Everywhere there is a change, there is a transformation of energy. Without energy, life would be impossible, and there are various subtle energies that balances and recharge human being. These are sun energy, sound energy, hydro energy, magnetic and gravitational energy, lunar energy, spiritual energy, mental energy, emotional energy, thermal energy, wind energy. So this is a very long list, and we understand that to balance the Panchatatvas, these energies really play a vital role. Now think of the wave pattern as it pertains to a building. Every structure has a specific wave pattern, such as light waves, sound waves, or the waves that results from our heartbeat. A building constructed according to the prescriptive methods of Vastu Shastra has been designed with extraordinary care with regards to its wave pattern. So this is very essential that the Panchatatvas and the energies in this space are very nicely balanced, so that the recharging of the human and the space can be done beautifully. So far we have understood that human being is not only made up of chemical compositions that can be only recharged by using chemicals. Yes, human beings require something which is naturally very strong to energize and recharge the developments and inner self of a person. So we've understood that human being is recharged when they are in contact with nature. That term is called biophilia. We've understood that human being is a social product, and it has some human needs that are segregated in various segments, like physiological safety needs, love and belongingness, esteem needs, and self actualization. We've understood that human being is not only made up of panch tattvas, it is also made up of various energies. So let's see how we can actually utilize all these things and start up with charging our homes right away with small Vastu tips. So if we have to energize ourselves, we know that we can start with various mantras that we have actually used in the previous videos. But to recharge your home positively, we are starting up with the basic tips. What is these tips? Let's see. Number one tip is clean your entryways. Please keep your entryways, doorways highly clean by mopping and by brooming. Keep it as fresh as possible to welcome the positive energies in your home. Number two is fix what's broken. Don't keep anything in your house which is broken or which is not repaired well. Number three is burn some sage. Burn some incense or sage sticks in your place to keep the vibrations all alive throughout the day. Number four is decorate with crystals. You can always do the decoration of your house with lamps and lights with decorative crystals. Number 5 is hang a chime or bell. This will recharge the whole sound energy in your space. Number 6 is salt your corners, because corners and the spaces which are not reachable, they're generally very dead in the energy, and hence they have a lot of humidity and dead energy in that particular area. You can recharge it by keeping a salt bowl in the area and keep changing it every fortnight. Number 7 is hang a mirror. Hang a mirror at the area where you feel that it can recharge yourself, but please do not use the mirror in your bedroom, in your study room. Number 8 is open the windows and let the fresh air, fresh energy welcome your home in the most interesting and a very beautiful way. Let us now look at healthy homes, few tips to correct the Vastu of your home in detail. We are going to be facing summers now, and the air conditioner at your home is a good way to dehumidify the air. Also, many ACs come with the special filters that keep the dust and other allergy causing material out of the house. Clean the filters regularly. It can cause serious respiratory problems if it is not cleaned well. Vastu suggests more open spaces and natural light and air in your home at least 2 hours daily, especially if your house is in the vicinity of greenery or lakes. Number 2 is you must dust your house as often as possible, because dust often triggers off some of the allergies. And if you're a busy couple and you find it difficult to clean your home every day, remember to do so every couple of days. This is mandatory. Vastu suggests a clean home, as a tidy home gives you a tidy mind. It's always recommended that removing dust, dirt, and clutter from your environment provides you with a cleaner, more comfortable atmosphere so that you can feel happier and more relaxed. Because we understand that home is one particular place where not every particular problem is responsible because there is a Vastu defect, there are good chances that you're not taking care of your homes in a very common and a simple way. So try and update, add positivity and cleanliness to your environment to feel the change and remove clutter as much as possible. Number 3 tip is the bed linens and the pillow covers are a major hub of dust mites and other allergy triggers. Make sure you wash your child's bed sheet in the hot water. It's also good to keep them in the hot sun every few days. Sun rays sterile the fabric the best way. It's a natural remedy as suggested in Vastu. Number 4 tip. Keep your bathroom walls dry, for humid walls promote the growth of molds and other allergy triggers. Use a small amount of detergent if required. Use a good dehumidifier or use proper ventilation. Vastu suggests keeping your washrooms within the reach of sun ray and also with proper ventilations. Number 5 tip. Cigarette smoke is one of the major reasons for child allergy. Be strict and do not allow anybody to smoke at home, not even guests. Also stay away from artificial air fresheners. Vastu suggests burning of camphor, clove, incensory or palo santo wood that is traditionally used for relieving common colds, flus, symptoms, stress, asthma, headaches, anxiety, depression, inflammation, emotional pain and more. It is a part of citrus family and has a sweet note of pine, mint and lemon. I hope these remedies will make your home more cleaner, positive and charged. Please do apply these tips so that you can enjoy the benefits of a very healthy, happy home. Get started with the basics of Vastu. We are going to be taking you more around the green essentials of the home. So stay tuned for the upcoming video. If you like our video today, please do leave comments, like, share and subscribe our channel Midas Touch Green. Follow us on Facebook page And please do let us know that what would you like to know more about Vastu as a scientific study. We'll be happy to add those topics in our upcoming videos. Please keep yourself happy, healthy, and make your home more prosperous by watching our videos, and keep yourself healthy and positive. Take care.